Well, coming up this Sunday, Taylor Swift will be front and center at a really important football game for those who celebrate. It's the Super Bowl, and the San Francisco 49ers face off against Taylor's boyfriend's team, the Kansas City Chiefs. Football fans and Swifties are uniting, and we're here for it. In fact, Jenny Keller of Jenny Cookies has created a whole cookie menu and party around it. Welcome back. This is amazing.
Thank you. I love any reason to celebrate, but of course, when it's Taylor Swift theme, I am all for it.
I was going to say, this is a moment for you, right? You love this.
I love it. I love Taylor Swift. I'm a big Swiftie since the beginning, but I also love Super Bowl. I was telling you in an email, like the very first segment I ever did was Super Bowl way back in 2015.
And I think, look at
Oh
right
my
there.
Gosh, look.
There you are.
Isn't that funny?
That's at our studio in Dexter, and you're backstage ready to go on. Look at that.
I was so nervous. That was my first TV segment ever. But that was cute. It's still cute 9 years later. Yeah, I love that.
Cookies are always
Cookies
a good idea.
never go out of style.
They never go out of style. Okay, so you have planned this Swiftie Bowl, Super Bowl party, however you want to celebrate, or a way to celebrate, unite together, right? Both the Swift part and the important football part.
That's true.
So let's get started. Let's start with decor, because that's what you think of first, right?
I always figure out what my color palette is. So this one's obvious, whatever team you're rooting for. Although the two teams are very similar. Right. Yeah, it's red and gold or red and yellow.
Love it.
So if you don't love the Kansas City Chiefs, you can still use these ideas for the 49ers. Yes.
Perfect.
So I grabbed from, my storage unit. I have quite a few collections of cake plates and things, but look around your house, see what you have, what you can use as like pedestals and things, because I like to elevate my desserts. Table runner, you can use a paper runner and literally just grab a Sharpie and draw some footballs on it, or you could draw some plays like X's and O's and little arrows would be really cute. And what I love about a paper runner is that you can just throw it away
when you're all done.
And it looks
so good. You found one that has footballs on it, but I love the idea that you could just
make your own. Let the kids do it. It actually gets like an activity going, and then leave the markers out so kids can do that during the day. I always like to add flowers into my table. It adds a little bit of life. Right now, there's not a lot of flowers in season, and so I just went to Trader Joe's and I grabbed red, yellow, and white flowers.
Perfect.
And I love vintage things, so I have my vintage trophies.
Okay.
These are kind of rare, but if you find these at a vintage market or a garage sale, you'd be really lucky. Grab them. They are so cute. I've used them so many times for different parties and events and things. Like,
so you found these at antique stores and garage sales. They're not special to you in that sense, right?
No, they're not like, my trophy or anything.
But I'm thinking we have a lot of trophies at home.
Oh, you do?
Our kids.
Yeah.
Well, from our kids, and I think this must be a way to repurpose those.
Totally.
Even if you had to switch out what the nameplate say or whatever. We have a lot of kind of Pee Wee football.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to give you a hint. This is a baseball party, but I had an old trophy once, and I did a baseball party for my son, and I just took the base of the trophy off, and I used it as a cake topper, and it was so cute.
Oh, great idea.
So, I mean, there's always ways to like reuse things.
Now
and then grab a football.
I'm a little upset that some of those went in the trash.
Dang it. Well, you can always get one at Goodwill. Right. Just pretend it's theirs.
Everybody's kids' trophies are at Goodwill.
That's right.
Okay.
And then easy football. Go to your garage, grab a football, throw that out.
Love it.
You don't have to go crazy on the decor because football and the Super Bowl is all about the food, right?
Yes. So
and I'm here for the desserts.
Let's get to the
there's
treats
some food
first,
too. Okay, treats.
That's where you really shine. But tell me about the desserts.
So first and foremost, always a sugar cookie. This is my famous signature buttercream sugar cookie recipe.
I'm still working on mine.
That's right. I gave you a football. It felt fitting. We did Taylor's jacket.
Right.
We did Travis's jersey. We did the field. And this one's so cute. This one you can make at home. See that? Like the players are little sprinkles.
So
Isn't that fun?
You put some buttercream down and you dipped it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and I have videos of this. Actually, I should reshare this on my Instagram so people could do it. It's in my book, Cookie Class. The football is probably the easiest of all shapes. You guys can do this at home. Yeah. I believe in you.
So you outline it and then then
we fill it in. Yep.
All right.
And then we've got some hearts. So like if you want to bake some hearts, that's a fun little way. Like it works for football. You can even decorate the heart like a football. So many options.
Can everyone see this one?
Yeah. So I didn't bring friendship bracelets because it's so obvious. Like we know about the friendship bracelet story, but we incorporated the friendship bracelet on the cookie. But if you need an activity during the Super Bowl party for little kids or whoever, grab some beads, make a bracelet.
And other desserts, you have these, they almost like the old-fashioned whoopie pies.
Yeah, but they're better. So this is what we call a cocoa cookie sandwich. So it tastes like a homemade Oreo, and it's got cookies and cream, buttercream in the middle. Super easy to do. It's actually my sugar cookie recipe, but you add cocoa to it.
Okay, and you use the football shape.
Yep.
Or you could freehand those.
You can even do a circle. Like, it doesn't have to be, if you don't have that shape, don't worry.
Don't
You'll
worry
know
about
it's a
it.
football if you put the little laces on it,
that.
right?
Okay.
We've also got cupcakes, so basic, you guys. If you don't want to make your own, go to the grocery store, order these little rings on Amazon. Every kid loves I even love a ring.
And then just pop those on the...
Yeah. So
from the store.
easy,
I love
right?
it.
We did our pie cookies. This is another recipe I share online. These are so good. And then I just stamped in some fun little puns. So I've got Swiftie Bowl, Endgame, the 87, 89. And you can fill those with any pie filling. You could even use a canned pie filling. It's not hard.
And if you can, and you could actually hand do those.
You could.
Right on those.
Yep, just with a fork. Yep.
And then you have your famous smash cookies.
The party animal, of course. And we just put some Chiefs colored sprinkles on the top. We've got some fun little lunchbox cakes down here. So these are fun to pop in somebody's lunch this week, or surprise a neighbor, or bring it as a hostess gift. And then the most popular item right now at the bakery is the Swiftie Super Bowl sampler, which has a little bit of everything. That is the ultimate party box right there.
I love that. And then regular, just everyday food, because you can't just eat desserts. I mean, you can start with dessert, but you need a
let's
little.
mix in a little.
Let's mix in a little.
So I'm most excited about these right here. I'm
let's talk
calling
about
these
your
the
Dorito.
walking tacos because I love Doritos, if you know that about me. And the colors just worked perfect.
They do
So
work
people
perfect.
normally make these with Fritos, right? And it might be hard to see, but I just filled it with, I mean, you've got all the taco fixings in there.
You opened up the Dorito package.
Yes.
Tell us what you did. You opened up the Doritos,
yes,
personal size, and then what did you put in?
I added ground beef, green onions, lettuce, sour cream, cheese, and then you can just walk around with a fork or your hand, whatever. Yeah, so fun. I did have to add a little bit more Doritos because they kind of fall down in there, you know what I mean? So I didn't like every.
So top them off
with a few more.
Doritos.
Yeah, but like you can buy those in the lunch snack aisle.
Such a good idea.
And that's fun and little, so like you try everything.
And if you wanted, you could actually turn that into a make your own bar. Just have the packets out there, and then they could add what they wanted.
Yes.
I love that idea.
And do like queso and salsa, again, Chiefs colors.
Yeah.
Really cute, it works, right?
You know, she's going towards the Chiefs here, but also 49ers. Come on, we'll find something.
We made, you know what, you could do the football cupcakes or the footballs if you're a 49er fan.
I can see where we're going on this one.
Right?
And then you
do you know this? How true of a Swiftie are you?
Party. I mean, I'm just like a.
The real Swifties know that one of the first games she went to for Travis Kelce, she was in the suite and they caught her with chicken strips and the ketchup and then the seemingly ranch.
Ranch. So you've represented that here.
Yeah, I love chicken strips. Like everybody loves chicken strips.
So that's how you'll separate the real Swifties, right there with that.
Yeah, like do you know what
They'll
this
know
is?
the
It's
seemingly ranch.
Then there's just little snacks and things in here, and I've got some fun toppers. My friend from the Disco Edit made all these little. I have them in like the drinks here. I put them in the tacos. They're over in the snack cups.
Cute. And then drinks.
And the drinks. Drinks are basic. Again, grab colors, like grab the Coca-Cola, whatever's yellow. I found these fun bottles, cream soda. I don't know. I just literally went down the grocery aisle and was like, what is yellow and red?
Yellow and red.
You know, or you could add grenadine to literally anything to make it.
You could have a whole drink bar in that sense.
You could, and then everybody can kind of pick their own. That's fun. Grab some straws and. Gosh, you got a party.
I like that you really let the colors dictate what you were doing, and it feels organic, but also just feels so fun.
It's fun, and it's not like Taylor Swift in your face.
No.
Like a guy would still like this too, or a true football fan.
I mean, what guy isn't going to want that cookie right there?
Every guy.
I mean, come on, every guy.
So good. It's so good.
I love this, and I know that. And you've even got merchandise.
Our merch. This is sold out 3 times. There's a last chance to get it today before noon on our website.
Karma is the guy on the Chiefs. So
that's right.
There you go. I love it. All right, well, the Super Bowl Swiftie treats will be available in store at Jenny Cookies Bake Shop Friday through Sunday while supplies last, of course, and as well as the pop-up shop at the U Village Anthropology this Saturday from 10 to 2. And you can pre-order, and we have all the details on our website.